Did you see the Fantastic Four skin trailer? No. I did see Rivals tweeted out the Ignite tournament stuff, finally. Or some info, and then all the replies are, when, don't care, when next skin? What are the skins this week? And I'm like, man, Phoenix has a negative win rate by quite a bit, according to this. Although I don't know how much I buy of this, because it says like, some characters on here like Luna are deep in the red. And I'm like, is Luna? Like, how is every single tank except Penny Parker? Well, I guess actually, no, that's not true. There's a couple other ones that are on here that are higher. I refuse to believe that Punisher has a lower win rate than Jeff the Land Shark. There's just, I don't buy that. Chat! Got an interesting one for you today. Retro did some digging. He's cooked us a little feast. You know, I feel bad because originally I was gonna do Riggsy for #1, but Riggsy unfortunately went on a big losing streak. When I was about to do my rank 1 one, I feel bad for him. Poor Riggsy down here, my goat. But there's actually a crazy Phoenix player called TSY, who right now is Celestial 1, which this early in the season, there's not many people that are even like in Eternity or one above all. Tap is the only one on this list that's in it. But we got some rank 1 codes sent over to us for rank 1 Phoenix. So figured we'd give it a watch, see what's going on. 56-8 with 28 final blows. Wait, against Boger, Craggy, and Andrew? Wait, that's a crazy stack to farm. Is this the legendary skin, by the way? Or is this the base? This is the legendary, right? Am I fucked up for thinking it's kind of ass? Like, very rare miss. Rare Rivals miss. So, the thing about Phoenix is a lot of people compare Phoenix to Hela, and in a lot of ways they are similar, but Phoenix I'd say is better up close than Hela is. Hela's really good at like 2-tapping people at range, but Phoenix can do range or up close. So far, they lost one early. So just give it some space, respecting the dive. Nothing too crazy yet. Does the melee tech thing work? I know what you're talking about. I don't know if that's a bug or what. I don't know if that's actual tech. For those who don't know, there's like a weird tech you can do where you basically spam left click melee and then your flight and then you cancel it with another left click and then melee again. You can basically like spin like a top and just explode. I don't know if that's actually intended. So respecting the Venom dive a lot. Not much to really do though. It's kind of just poke. Everyone has to just kind of hang out and watch. I will say though, they aren't afraid of frontlining. At least in a couple of those fights, they've been kind of not afraid of frontlining. It gets rolled though. I did get a note though. There was an editor's note when this got submitted to me. It was the first 2 deaths were a little tough, like to start the game, and then things picked up speed very quickly after. I'm interested to see how they use the ult here, and then they died. So what I'm looking for on the ult is, are they going to hit someone with 2 charges and then pop ult? Because you basically can hit them with the ult and they go boom, because they hit the ult damage and then they get the 3rd hit. So every 3rd hit causes an explosion. The 3rd hit is also triggered by the ult, or it counts as 1, I think. It's either 1 or 2. So you can do extra damage on somebody if you hit them twice and then hit them with an ult. Controlling this top right off angle. So honestly, very similar to how Hela plays though. You would do that with the same thing with Hela. You just control that angle. How did that kill the Hela? Wait, hang on. So the Phoenix didn't even fly through. Wait, I didn't know it was. I thought it was a little less. I didn't know it was that forgiving. Oh my god. Dude, it's actually so forgiving. That circle is huge. So if you ult with Phoenix ult anywhere near the Hela ult and just immediately just start flying towards someone, you kill the Hela ult instantly. I knew it canceled the ult. I knew that, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't know it was that big of a radius. I thought you maybe had to fly through it. Because I haven't played any since the test server. Holy shit. That's crazy. That is such a large range. Her damage fall off is pretty bad. True. She is not nearly as good as someone as like Hela at range, but I'd argue she's potentially even better at close range than Hela is. With a stun, the little shift that also contributes to the buildups of her explosions. I think it's pretty good. when you start getting those combo explosions on multiple people, it really does snowball. Already has ult again too. So a lot of the high ground control here, so like once they took back second point, obviously high ground here is like the best place to hold, gives you better sight lines, gives you a better place to hide from incoming damage. But when you're retaking that top right is also pretty good as well. But right now it's just poking. Not much to really say. Just hitting good shots, holding ult, waiting. I wonder if they're holding ult specifically for Hella ult. Nope. Wait, did they just combo mag ult with Phoenix ult to one shot through Poke and Dagger ult? That was gross. I saw SK's team do that in the Rivals tournament, or sorry, the Twitch Rivals. They comboed mag ult with Wolverine ult. She Wolverine ulted like 4 people and they mag ulted and they all just exploded. It was kind of sick. Oh, wait, Luna ulted too? I didn't even see the Luna ult went off. I didn't even notice it. So the thing is with a character like Phoenix and like Hella, you kind of have to be good mechanically to play these characters. If you're not good mechanically, you really can't do a whole lot with them. Like, there's other characters in the game, Magic, BP, Spidey, a lot of the tanks, a lot of the supports. Like, you don't have to be God's gift to gaming to get things done on some of these characters. Phoenix is one of them, though. You do have to have good aim. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of little tricks that you're gonna probably see them end up doing here with like shifting on the dives, stunning certain targets, right? But you do just have to hit your shots. It's unfortunately just the way it is. I'm looking to see if there's any little combos that they've done, but they just like, they're very smart. They just play safe. They hit every shot, play very safe. Don't do any big hero plays other than the coordination on the mag ult. Which coordination will always put you ahead of your enemies. Being able to get in and out. Recognizes that they're going to be in trouble with the building breaking, immediately jumps back out. Who are they going to combo ult with? Anybody? Hey, mag ult again? Whoa. So wait, hang on. Are they Phoenix ulting to remove the shields off of Luna? Or in this case, the Luna copy? No, it wasn't actually a Luna copy, it was the actual Luna. Okay. Are they doing it to remove the shield? And then it allows the mag to one-shot? So Bogart dodges it, but I think that is what they were going for. Holy shit. So mag ult can't one-shot Luna at the beginning of the ults, just because you have like 475 HP. But if you Phoenix ults, you could have the follow-up damage to one-shot through it. Yeah, she is really good in the Loki too. Jesus. Is the fire rate of Phoenix higher than Hella? I feel like it is. Not by a lot, but by a little. Wait, you can't get out this way, can you? Oh, you can get out this way. I know you couldn't get out up top there. I've never seen someone go up top here. I've literally never seen it even once. Have you ever seen someone go up here? I mean, it's smart. They have high ground, they have good spacing, good visual to actually keep hitting their hit scan shots, but I've never seen someone go up there before. I can't believe we're 6 months, 7 months into this, 8 months into this game. Guys, it came out in December. It's the end of July. It's been 8 months. Holy shit, this game's been out for 8 months. That is crazy. Time is an illusion. On those Loki colons, oh my god, I'm gonna get so much splash damage. That's such a small thing right there, but them playing on that ledge and using the flight to go for shots instead of landing on the ledge and shooting just allows them to take less damage and not get absolutely one shot. You know, because it forces the mag to hit a tougher shot. Or in this case, they get pushed out. But like when they're flying between the windows, like they fly up, cancel flight, shoot once or twice, fall down, fly back up, shoot once or twice, fall down, you know. Missed the right click, unfortunately. Happens. Is the right click of 1 stack or 2 stacks? I think it's 1 stack, but if it explodes, it gives another stack.
I am ready to put on a show. Magneto! The moon!
I wonder where they went for the tanks. Maybe they're trying to kill the Luna again?
Judge, jury, executioner!
My goodness. They're so deep right now. shifts out. The other thing too is like they don't panic in a lot of these situations. Like behind their team with Punisher ults, all of them walking forward with support ult, doesn't care, doesn't panic, doesn't try to get back out, just tries to get as much damage as they can. Then they get pushed, they just fly and then shift out.
And I was holding back.
They're very sparse with their shift usage though. The flight gets used all the time, but the shift is only if pressured. They don't almost ever use it as like a tool to gain a stack on someone, you know? Like if you're like hitting someone and you shift away, it does give one of the fire stacks. They don't seem to use it almost at all that way. And they have ult again. They literally just ulted at the end of that last fight, and they have ult again. To give you an idea, I think Boger ulted around the same time on the Luna, and Luna ult charge is pretty quick, and it was at 56. They're gonna try and knock the shield off the Luna, and then I didn't mag ult it. They're winning this? They are kind of winning this. Maybe I'm just not genuinely smart enough to understand the small nuances, but I feel like their positioning is really good, right? Like their positioning is really good. They play with their team. They don't overextend, but all of this is possible because they just hit consistent shots. Not every shot's obviously a headshot, but they're constantly building stacks to do damage, and just their uptime is crazy. Flies out. They're probably dead here, though. Yeah, they're definitely dead here. Think I get one with them, though? No, they're dead. Curious why they're ulting a Luna ult with no damage boost. I mean, it seems like the idea is that they want to have a follow-up ult to cut through it, but it's ranked, so you're not always going to have that happen. Also, if you have multiple stacks on someone, you could burst them, I believe. At least 250 targets if they have 2 stacks and then they get dead on hit with it. But it's actually a very valid question. The Loki clones are just giving so much charge.
I am ready to put on a show. A nice deep freeze.
So they have... Oh, that's damage boost. Yeah, that one was damage boosted. Doesn't actually get the final hits, but damage boost plus the hit and follow-up damage from teammates, oh yeah. Kills through the Luna ult. So, for that person who asked it earlier, there's the damage boosted one. There's actually a lot of ults in this game where if you have damage boost, especially from Luna, you can cut through support ults, but you need coordination for that. And unfortunately, coordination in this game is a little bit difficult sometimes. Although, it's difficult in every game. There is no... hell, even in Overwatch, where a game that's been out for many, many years, there's a lot of times you can struggle with coordination with people. It's not something that ever really goes away. Hey, maybe a bit of a hot take, but I feel like I'd actually argue that the coordination in this game these days is actually better than the coordination in Overwatch. In Overwatch, it's more expected that you should know how certain things work. Like, you should just like, oh, you have in nano, your tank's jumping in, nano them. If you don't nano them, they're gonna be like, what the f, why didn't you nano me? Even if they didn't say anything. This game, you'll at least get the, like, people will talk a little more, even if they don't know what they're talking about.
Thanks for the boost.
Oh, that was disgusting! Just soloed? Literally just soloed the Venom. Full HP. Right click. I mean, it has Snowflake to be fair, but still, that is gross. Did they do the melee combo? They do. So every time they melee, it does a stack. And so when they're shooting here, watch. I'll slow it down a little for you. This is a really cool interaction of using the full kit. So, full hits, there's already been 2 explosions. They hit 3 left clicks, a right click, and then 2 more left clicks. So they already got a full explosion off. And they're mixing melees in. So every time they melee, they're getting another stack. That's how they're doing it so fast. So one more time, a little slower. Left click, they already had a stack on them. Second one explodes, hits another left click, right click, boom, boom, explosion again. They're meleeing at the same time. Left click melee, another explosion goes off. Melee, left click melee, boom, another explosion's about to go off. Boom, melee, left click. Melee again.
Can't catch me.
Shifts away, gives another stack, explodes. Holy shit, that was disgusting. So something that I predict is gonna happen with this game is over time, people are gonna realize how important the melee is. So back when Overwatch first came out in 2016, nobody meleeed. Everyone thought melee was a useless thing to do all the time. It was just a useless ability. After about 2 or 3 years, people really realized like it is super useful to melee quite often, and like tracers did it the most, right? I think we're on like a hyper accelerated path of that. There's certain characters people do it with already, right? Like they do like group melees a lot, right? Invis, I don't know if Invis really melees very much, but Invis does have a special thing with it. Venom, does Venom have a special melee with it? I don't know. Magic does, yes, because there's a combo that is involved. Strange does, yes, because Strange has the animation cancel. I mean more of like across the board, everyone. You know what I mean? But you're right. There is actually more characters that people probably do use melee more than I originally inferred. God, it has ult again. Just builds it so fast every time. I feel like I looked away for 2 seconds. I didn't see ult. Look back and it's there again. Dude, did you see how much damage that just did? You gonna go for the Moon Knight? Was that damage boosted? I think it was damage boosted. Yeah, so their Luna pops the damage boost real quick. I think it was their Luna at least. Is it? Yeah, that's Boger. So this is their Luna. Pallet Man. Swaps to the damage boost. Absolutely annihilates through the ult. That's tough.
Your powers are mine.
I am ready to put on a show.
Good discipline not overcommitting for that. Kills the Venom through Luna ult? Jesus. I know it's probably been beat like a dead horse already, but like if you're playing hit scan, you should almost always be up on high ground somewhere. And if you don't understand why you're supposed to be up on high ground, I'll explain it to you really quickly. This is like very quick crash course. Basically, Hero Shooter 101. Ready? You play high ground because of 3 reasons. 1, you have better sight lines, right? 2, it's actually more difficult for enemies to shoot up than it is for you to shoot down. And number 3, the floor provides natural cover. So the way sight lines work is, let's say you're fighting here, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm getting pressured. You can just walk into the middle of this room, and the floor becomes cover. The same concept applies. The closer you get to the edge, the more your head appears, right? So as your head becomes more and more invisible, you can almost use the floor as a head peek. I know that's probably basic knowledge, but there might be people out there that don't know that. Or at least might not understand why you're supposed to do it. I heard the damage boost from Luna only works when the ult lands on the Luna circle damage boosted. I have no idea. Also, hold on, my mom texted me really quick. I gotta respond. Did she build another ult, by the way, as that fight ended? Did I see that right? Yeah, literally had another ult. Jesus Christ. Defense again, OT defense. So at this range, you're kind of gonna lose to Hela, which they recognize and they back away. But you get more poke value because the explosions on like the team grouped up. You're gonna get a lot more value. Also, they put Craggy over the tank. They just didn't have, well, they have Boger. I guess they, how do they not? That's weird. Okay, why is Craggy on tank and Boger's on Luna? And Andrew's on Squirrel? What the f happened to that team over there? Something drastic happened to that team. It's not Boger, it's KG? Oh, it's Boger too. Oh, you're right, it is. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize it was Boger too. Whoops. It's already a TP back because they were down 1. It's a good TP play. Really small thing Craggy does there, by the way, you're just getting a little extra info. You can use the TP as like its own piece of cover. And so Craggy TP's here and like puts the portal the opposite way. So his team has cover from this corner, which is kind of nice. Hey, you know what? Even the best mechanical players don't hit every shot. That would have been a good time to hit a 2-tap right there. Oh, it's Luna all the time. Damage boost? Yep. Damage boosted Luna ults, Phoenix ult, they just explode. Big Strange ult though. He did get 2. Craggy's trying to clutch it, but I don't know if he's gonna. Craggy's low-key him. No, Craggy is him. That's my goat right there. Put respect. They swap Strange to come back. Every good player has Strange in the pocket. Every good player can swap Strange at any time. So they're trying to spawn hold with the triple tank. Is that what they're doing? Yeah, they're triple tanking it. Little goat spawn hold. Finds Andrew up top. Good awareness. Although it might be in trouble here in a sec. The melee combos, they just so much damage. With the perma Snowflake, I don't even know if like Venom can kill her.
Gal, thank you for the fresh membership on the YouTube side. Appreciate you. And Baby Blue, thank you for the 17 months tier 1.
I blinked and that guy disappeared. What just happened? So they do have ult though in a couple seconds. Look how far ahead they are versus everyone else. The only one who also has ult is Loki, but good lord.
I am ready to put on a show.
Probably a good thing they copied Luna before jumping to the portal. Wait, so they're holding Phoenix ult? I don't know if they were trying to hold Phoenix ult to see if the Loki would get ult in time to then combo. That's what I'm assuming they were going for, but probably ran out of time.
I am ready to put on a show.
Chris Milling in Prime. Not bad. Faces him down. Oh, here we go again. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. 4 Venom, go boom. Damn. I got one more code too. That was a 28-minute banger, but I got one more they sent to Retro. Why? Wait, Retro, did they send it to you or did you just find these? How did you get these? Oh, the other one is just. Oh, never mind. I thought I had another one. Oh, you found it? Oh, I thought the second one was a code. It was a code, but it was a note from you. Whoops. I thought you had a second one. My bad. What was their accuracy? 55% accuracy. Pretty damn good. Considering I think this guy was on Hella. Was it this guy on Hella most of the game? He was on Hella and Moon Knight. Actually, I don't know. They're ranked 29 currently. They have 134 games played on Phoenix and 87 wins. That's actually kind of crazy. But there you go. There you go. There is your #1 Phoenix.